Alright, welcome to another Boulevard Paper Fight video. This is another Untamed Feral faction. If you are watching this video before the Pirate Rats video, I highly recommend you go there first, as I explain some of the symbols on the cards in detail as well as things work. So I will not be doing that with the other deck, so please check out the Pirate Rats deck first analysis. So this one here is the Raccoon faction with a stronghold that is the Dark Mask Dirigible, and it has a ability that you can use once each turn that says pay 3 support, give an animal +2 attack until the end of your turn. Now let's move on to the cards in this deck. So here is basically like the faction leader. It's only a 3 cost to play, and it's the Head Tinkerer Noctis. And it's got an arrive ability, double the amount of fury on an animal. So that's pretty cool. And whenever a friendly creature gives fury from another source than this card, deal 1 damage to a stronghold. So that's pretty cool. So anytime you give fury, you are basically going to be putting damage to a stronghold. And you get 3 of these. It's got a 3 attack, 4 defense. So that is the Head Tinkerer Noctis. Next up, we have some creatures here. So the next animal has got guard with 0 basically attack, but it has 2 defense. So this is basically preventing your stronghold from being attacked. And then it's got a last word of give a friendly animal 2 fury. So if you can get the Head Tinkerer Noctis out, whenever you give an animal fury, you deal a damage to a stronghold. So you would be dealing 2 to a stronghold every time you get one of these. And you can basically trigger this by just putting into your support as your support card that you put into this, that you give each turn. Because the last words is basically whenever it enters the support zone. So that is pretty sweet. I like that. So you have the potential to give 6 damage if you have a creature out to a stronghold. That's pretty cool. Next up, we have the Dark Mask Aeronaut with a 2 fighting and 2 defense. Arrive, you may pay 2 support to have target animal not take damage when attacking this turn. And it has Surge, which means that it can attack another animal when it comes into play. It does not enter play exhausted, and that but you cannot attack a stronghold, so you can just attack an animal. So that's pretty cool. You get 3 of these, and it has Rally. This card also has Rally, which, as I went over before, is when your stronghold is destroyed, you get to draw a card for each destroyed stronghold, including that current one that was destroyed, and if one of the cards you draw has a Rally, it goes into play right away. So those are the Dark Mask Aeronauts. Next up, we have the Lightning Rod item. So it costs 1 to play. You may give 1 fury up to 2 friendly animals. So again, you can trigger the Noctis ability with that, and you get 2 damage. And then you may cast this, you may pay 3 support to exhaust up to 2 enemy animals as well, so they can attack you. And you got 3 lightning rods. You get 3 of everything. And the rat, I only had 2 barrels. 1 of them was in here, so just know there was 3 in the rat pirate faction as well. And then here we have the Enforcer schematics. It's a 1 cost item. It says give an animal +2 attack until end of turn. You may pay 3 support to have the target also not take damage when attacking this turn, and again 3 of those. So the idea I'm getting from this is you're boosting your creatures in different ways, and then you're pretty much wanting to give fury to things while these are out, and if you have multiple ones, they can stack, and then you're dealing damage just from, you're basically boosting your creatures and dealing damage. So this could be really, really gross. I really like this deck. I have not played with it yet. I'm definitely going to choose it tonight when I play another game. So that is the Raccoon faction in a nutshell. Like, it looks like you want to be giving fury to things and then letting the Head Tinker Noctis deal damage as a result. This is also the cheapest casting cost for all the head faction leaders. That's what I'm going to be calling these, the faction leaders. So there you have it. That sums up the Raccoons. I hope you've been enjoying this, and check out the other factions as well, as I'm going to be doing them all. But make sure you lead with the Pirate Rats. Please like and subscribe, and here we go.